Welcome to B.O.E.
We all we got.
Where we can agree to disagree and coincide in the same universe. Today we have topics. First topic. I'm not even going to introduce nobody.
Let's go right in.
If he didn't want the baby, why he gotta pay child support?
Oh,
we're gonna start at the end and we're gonna work our way down.
Well, I do think that's a discussion that people should have when they decide to engage in sex. That if you know you're having unprotected sex from the rip, that's a conversation that should be had because it's a possibility. Whether she admits saying she's on birth control or whatever, you know, two grown adults, consenting adults, have to have that conversation. Mm-hmm. And if he doesn't want the child, that should be considered when going forth. If she finds out she's pregnant, and I do believe personally that it is his decision as well. Right. But if he goes on, he says, okay, I want the baby, but he changes his mind, then yeah, sir, that's on you.
Right.
No, I'm gonna make a question harder because I feel like everybody was going that direction. So what if you met a guy at the club, right? Let's say your friend, right? And they have a one night stand, mm-hmm. and she's pregnant. And now they're saying that, you know, pregnancy there, you don't want the baby. She decides to have the baby. So should he pay child support? Is he obligated? Is he obligated to?
Like I said, I still think it's a discussion. If she knows he does not want to go that route, maybe he should sign over his rights. I think that's something that should be talked about. If you know you don't want this child, sign over your rights when the baby is born, so that there's no discrepancy. Don't come back and change your mind.
That's a good point.
So when you sign off your rights, you don't have to pay child support?
No, you're not
going
to
do with it.
That's good information for the
Whose
camera.
option is that to sign the rights?
Their option.
The parents.
Parents, yes.
So it's like that.
It's your rights as well, but you can sign over your rights.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wow. Chelsea.
I feel the same way. There's options. Take a plan B. You had a one night stand. Go to the store the next day and get a contraceptive. Do what you got to do. Wear a condom. Mm-hmm. You don't want the baby, then
okay. That's good. I feel like we're all agreeing.
Listen, man, I agree, man. You gotta protect yourself. It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? You choose to sleep with her. You choose not to use protection. You gotta take what comes with it. That's it.
So you're making a choice without saying nothing.
Listen, man.
Your actions.
If the child comes, then you gotta be a man.
So everybody that you had sex with raw, would you have a kid with him?
I wouldn't want to, but if the kid can, I had to do what I had to do.
You'll be in the like 2-parent home?
Now I don't know about the 2-parent home. I don't know about that. Okay. But I will be there for my kids.
Okay, so you'll be there, but it'd be the kid have to live in a separate home.
That's my bloodline, bro.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there you go.
Respect it. All right. Go, Jig.
Well, I mean,
no.
I'm sorry. That don't mean. You just signed up. But that don't mean try that shit.
Don't try it.
I'm gonna make sure I'm good. I'm gonna make sure.
But if you're not good, you're gonna take that kid.
I'm gonna take it. Listen,
that's on camera, ladies.
I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do.
That's what he said.
So if they poke a hole in it, then they got you.
Ain't no poking holes. I bring my own.
Oh.
You might blink though.
I might. I had some slippers. I might, but hey. Come with it.
Come with the game.
Come with the game.
Come with it, man. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Here you go. You done? You done?
I'm done.
Before you? Okay.
you got before
I had to get it out.
Motherfucker been cutting me off for 10 years. He's still doing it. I warned him about this shit 4 years ago. Yeah, no, but I mean, I feel like when alcohol is involved and shit like that, people gonna fuck. People gonna make bad decisions. But I feel like that next morning I gotta go with Chelsea said, like, if you know you had sex unprotected, you know that boy, even because then you get pregnant off of pre-cum too. You know, a motherfucker don't gotta dump in you.
Talk that talk.
That's because somebody might say, no, I pulled that joint out.
Wow.
What you talking about? No, but I feel like as the woman, like in our culture and in our society, I don't think that people people want to hear this, but it's going to be the truth. If that boy decided to be a fucking deadbeat, that's on you. That's why 90% of the, single parents normally is the moms. So you got to make that decision as a woman, and it's not to say that's not holding a man accountable, because no, he should use rubbers. He should do that. But I know a lot of situations, I've heard a lot of situations where people get drunk, fuck the first night, and here we are 9 months down the line, Kiki or whoever had a baby, and she on fucking Instagram talking about how he a deadbeat and he ain't shit. And he like, yo, I don't even know her real name. So I feel like as a woman, if after 18, like if it's a teenager, it's different, but after 18, 21, like it's your responsibility as an adult to hold it down. Take that, you know what I mean? And then she said, no, let me go get a morning active pill or do what I gotta do because if I'm not on birth control, you being selfish to that child. Because down the line, now this child is born, and what if you got a son or a daughter, and they looking at, you grow up and you look at your parent like, well, damn, why the fuck you choose him? Now I'm growing up with insecurities and shit because my dad wasn't in my life, or, you know what I mean? That shit affects the child down the line. So ultimately, I feel like it's the woman's body, and it's ultimately going to be up to her. And, just got to make more responsible decisions. And this comes from somebody with no kids, by the way. Right,
true that.
So this is proof.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
There you go.
Right.
Let's go on.
They give it to me. I'm gonna give you two quick scenarios. One scenario is boom. I meet a girl. We go to her crib, blown on the neck, the whole nine. She start getting real hot. She said, "Hey, let me tell you something. You can go raw if you want to, but I'm gonna have it if you do it. If you don't, if you want to do it, I'm allergic to condoms. You got to eat a lambskin joint." I said, "Yo, I'll be right back." But I appreciate her keeping it 100 with me, because I'm there. We all in the moment. She like, yo, I'm like, yo, I want to Burger King, have it your way. But she gave me the whole disclaimer right there, draws down to her knees, the whole nine.
No, that's crazy. He waits it in though.
Yeah, she like, yo, I'm just telling you can do what you want, but if it is what it is, I'm having it.
All right.
Okay, I'll be right back. You know what I mean? Break the mood up, all that. You know what I mean? Straight out. Then the second scenario is like my son is adopted. You know what I mean? It's my heart, but he's adopted.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I adopted him, he hadn't seen his dad. He was 10, and he only seen his dad maybe 3 or 4 times.
Right.
We contacted his dad to tell him like, yo, I'm about to adopt him as my son.
Right.
He never did nothing for him. He tell my son, what if you join the NFL? What I get? I never heard nothing so selfish in my life.
That's crazy.
Imagine that.
I would be thinking that too.
Never. Why would you be thinking that if you never did nothing for him?
My gene is in you, motherfucker.
He seen you 3 times and he 10.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's real life. That's just real
If it
life.
wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here. I need something. Like, give me something.
I need something.
I need all mine.
My specimen ain't shit.
Wow.
You my seed. What the fuck?
But you the seed that you ain't watered.
Yeah, it's still the seed.
You don't deserve. You ain't taking not one.
Which you
The
got to
woman
say?
is still ultimately decided to keep the child. Like, you
gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Y'all help. Y'all
I thought
that's
you
how
had-
we create.
Yeah.
But no, it's ultimately the woman's decision anyway. Though, as far as the woman's decision is to protect herself and make sure she's good as well.
So you on our side? Is
Yeah,
that
a woman should be on birth control. Whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do.
About you?
Yes, pregnancy is 100% preventable because I have no kids.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Signing kids over. He shouldn't be even equated with the kid. Like
No, I mean, the first time we fucking is not gonna be wrong. No, ever. That's not gonna happen. So we not even gonna get to that point.
Ever?
But ever. Y'all said a one night stand. I didn't say I never did that. I'm saying y'all said a one night stand.
He driving that shit and stare off.
I'm just saying, listen, I don't want nobody personal life. I'm saying straight up from real life.
But the scenario we said was
I'm
it's a
real
one night stand.
person. So from real persons, it's a lot of people that have a real life broke stands raw.
Right.
Real.
Nowadays,
This is the thing is that it's an 18-year-old. My young boy, 21, 20, like these. I'm talking to them basically. You mean we already experienced it. Thank God we all made it through. But it's a lot of it's a lot of traps out there.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they wait till it draws it down to their knees and they say, well, damn, yeah, I ain't got no. And you like, shit, I probably will never get another chance with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and then from there, like,
heat of the moment. Everybody is.
and that's when their baby
We're
father,
human.
because what happens in it. Anybody, hold up, matter of fact, before I cut anybody else, you got anything to say, young lady?
Use the condom.
Good.
Long story short.
Hold up. What bro got to say to say? What you got to say?
Give him the business.
What you got to say?
I feel like as a man, my only choice is my only choice is put the condom on or pull out, right?
Right.
So let's say we both agree not to use no condom, right?
Right.
After that point, the pregnancy is all hers, right? So let's say she take it to court. I feel like if I'm taking it to court early before like the baby is past being what's the word?
I know the baby's born. No, it's
Born.
3 months.
Yeah.
What happens after 3
No,
months?
after 8 weeks. After 8 weeks, it's out of
Yeah.
fetus. Yeah.
Before they can get rid
The
of the baby.
embryo, a fetus. You know the stage.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was school, whatever it sound like. I know it's school, but go ahead.
If I come and I say, listen, I don't want to be part of this baby life,
Damn.
that should be respected.
Right.
Because I can't be like, oh, keep the baby. She wanted to get rid of the baby. It's her body, right?
Right.
So I feel like by taking the papers, it should be respected as well.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
So you gonna sign?
Right.
Where
Facts.
motherfucker might pass off 500, 600 and say, you know, go ahead and take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that. Let's make this. I'm not
Keep
saying
it
that.
real.
I'm not pro life or abortion. I don't want to get into all that. But I'm saying there's guys out here that's like, you know, take this little 500, sis. Like, go ahead. I know you late. Get that out of the way. You know, me and you ain't that. We had a good time. That's all it is. But then you got a girl that'll keep that money. Then the girl keep the money, and then here we go. 7 months, 8 months down the line, you go on Facebook and you see like some big ass chair and shit. She like, me and my some big ass chair, and she got her fucking wedding dress on with her
That's
fucking.
why ultimately it's the woman's decision.
Yeah, I agree.
So women can't bash men. Y'all can't do nothing to men. It's your decision to carry out that pregnancy.
What about when they not together? Because I feel like it's based off of poor decision making too. Like you got guys out here that you
good point, dude.
like. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like some boys is really fucking these girls to like for room and board and shit. Like real shit. Like I'm fucking for my life. Like this girl fucking.
So all right, so this is why I asked the question is a lot of times we see in the club scene where you meet somebody, you might have a one night stand, or your friend might have a one night stand, and then somehow, some way, a baby comes into the play, and the man never want the baby. I mean, I talk to many men, and they tell the woman, I don't want the baby. Don't want the baby. Don't want the baby. All right, you decide to have the baby, but then you still hold a man 100% responsible of the baby. So now the kid grows up without a father. With a mom that hate men that's going to put all that stuff on the son because now it's your fault your father wasn't around, and then the mom tell the son, oh, the father wasn't around because he ain't like you. When no, he probably would have been a great father. He just didn't want to be the father of your child. He saw you twerking in the club and doing all that extra stuff. He don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So the question really is women having a baby out of sake of really wanting the child to have a beautiful life, or is it selfishness basically saying, I don't care if this kid got a father. I don't need a child before I turn 40.
I mean that's it too. The clock is ticking.
The clock ticking, and that's where that's when it becomes a problem because you know we all grew up in Philly, where there's a lot of angry men and women. The angry black man, the angry black woman.
Right.
Both of them bitter,
Both sides is bitter.
but they all bitter because it's not a 2-parent home, or in a 2-parent home, somebody secretly didn't want to have a kid in the first place, so they put all they. If I ain't have you, I was able to go to California and do this and that. So that's the real question: is what is the woman really having the kids for? We basically came up with the solution to this problem, but I think women need to think a little bit more of: are you having a kid for the kid to have a perfect child life and have a family, have a mother and father? Every child deserves a mother and father.
That's true. Right.
So why, when it's time to think of that when you're pregnant and you know the man is not going to be there? It's about, oh, he got a name, so I just want my name attached to him. If I got his kid, then I can drag him his whole life.
Got attached to him.
You know?
If it's that. But also, people just be, I read some comments on some of this earlier, and they said the main thing that kept coming up was, at the end of the day, the woman might be a bad picker. The guy might be a bad picker. You know what I'm saying?
Don't have the talent scouting.
Yeah, you gotta spot some talent.
People don't take enough time to get to know each
Yeah,
other.
I mean,
Right.
Like,
I don't know you to be raising. I don't know what your education level is. I don't even really know if your ankles is clean and none of that.
You got cancer
And
right
can we
now.
agree the ones that of us who do have kids, even if you with somebody for years, kids change things. Like it changed after you had
That's
kids with
a fact.
somebody. That changed the whole dynamic of your relationship,
Oh, man, yeah.
everything. So even when you
That's
know
in or
somebody,
out of relationship.
right,
You could be
right.
married and it change your
Right,
relationship.
that's what I say. It don't matter
Right.
how long y'all was together. Kids gonna change your whole dynamic.
How many of us grew up in single parent homes?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Right.
So
So
look at the stats right there.
so
But
you
it can
got
be a
two.
two-parent home and the child still don't have the best
Right.
life. So that doesn't matter either.
I see what?
It could be a two-parent home and the child still doesn't have the best life. So
Yeah, I understand
just
what
saying.
you-
So
Right.
that's not automatic. Like is the mom and the dad there, perfect child, perfect life.
No.
Like
But what's the odds,
Bro, yeah,
What's the odds?
I want you to finish because I'm gonna answer exactly. I want to make sure that you.
I mean, I do think the odds are better. I'm just saying that it's not 100%.
Yeah, if you don't put-
if it's a two-parent
if
home,
you
then
put
that child
oil-
automatically like.
If you get your car oil changes, if you do tune-ups on it, it still might break down. But you gonna get that oil change and that tune-up because this is what we do to make sure that we do the best we can for the kid.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, everything else might not work, but let's try to make sure we follow the standard basic rules of, childhood, parenthood, and just how a family should be. Because all the white people got their moms and dads, but we just it's only two.
They do, and then they blow.
All right, so I'm honest. Honestly, I have a lot of white friends, and I can tell you that they all got their parents.
Because they get married for different reasons than we
So-
do. We get
And
married
they stay for different
get married
reasons,
love.
too.
There's this business transaction.
Hold up, all marriages
That's a
business
fact.
transactions.
Oh man,
I mean,
I'm saying.
all
I
marriages
really-
business
I
transactions.
can't say.
Lifelong love.
I don't think so.
Differently, so what she said. She said white women, they don't marry for love. They marry for what?
Business.
Stability.
Stability.
Business.
Education. They fall in love later.
Yeah. Hold up, black women don't.
Let's talk about the.
Wait a minute.
Wake up in love and Google God with your partner every day either.
Hold on.
Not
wait.
every day, but initially
I'm
when
asking
you get
men,
married,
is the
you
women that
have
do
to be in love.
So you saying that black women don't marry for that same thing?
They do.
Not
Not really. Not really.
You want to be in love.
If-
Not as
Really,
A lot
be in love.
some people move off of check boxes. Oh, he got health care, he got a good job, he got
That's what you
pension.
can
do.
Yeah, yo, no matter what you look like, you won. Then some people it's like he pop bottles, his name popping in the
And
street.
they get married.
There it is.
Marriage though,
Can I say something?
that's not marriage. Come on.
Listen,
Like you saying somebody that's going, because who gonna pay for the wedding if he ain't got
I
it?
think it changed
There's a
as
lot
you
of
get
broke
older.
people that get married.
But women in their
Somebody
20s,
broke it in the oven.
18, we're
Okay, but they still
we
get
want
married.
puppy love. We want to be in love. We like the idea of being in love. When we get in relationships with men, when we're young, because see, women we're taught the
We're
fantasy.
conditioned
Men are
from
not.
birth.
We're taught Cinderella. We're taught
Barbie.
Exactly.
Barbie,
A man to scoop you off your feet and take care of you. A man to take you off your feet and take care of
Every
you.
woman
I know
aspires to
everyone-
marriage. Every
Right.
woman.
So we aspire.
Just wanted to take care of you.
Right.
Right.
Right, I understand it. So as we get older, I think like as we get older, we start to understand that there's more than just love. So you don't, so if you're not married and you older, you kind of date differently. Okay, I'm not just looking for love. I know this person needs to have this person's going to have an influence on my child. So who is this person?
You on the
Right.
same team.
Talk that talk.
You understand what I'm saying? So, but when I was younger, yes, it was definitely different.
Right.
I wasn't
It
thinking.
was all love. It was all
Right.
the flowers,
I
sunshine,
just
and
wanted my
rainbows.
butterflies.
But right now it's business. Right now it's business.
It's more than love.
Hey, cuz, my bad. I need you to go. Come on, give us.
Yeah.
Go
Come
in.
on, slide
I want
back.
you to go.
Slide over. I need you to
She
get
got
in.
passion. She was quiet the whole
Right.
time. She got passion about
She
it.
had something to say.
Right, go in.
Oh, cuz,
My twin got something to say.
We need you.
oh. cuz.
All right.
Whose side you on?
No, but that's just honest. So we train differently. The way we look at things, like you said, they want to fall in love. They want that fantasy.
Right.
White women are trained different. They build for status and security. They fall in love later. That's just how it is.
But do they get married?
Yeah.
Whoa, for sure. That's part of it.
Because they're taught that. They taught the structure first.
They grew up in the house. But I'm saying, listen, I'm not saying 100% of
But
white
you're saying
people.
most of them
That's
go in the household with
Yeah,
two
majority
parents.
more than us. Let's just say that.
No,
Okay.
you got
It's
to
the
culture
American
wise
dream.
though.
Yeah. So
Right.
the point I'm trying to get across to you is that if we fall and stop being selfish of what we want for our personal child because we about to hit a mark or because I want to get with this man because he might be successful in a different area that I might not never get to. I don't care if it's healthcare. I don't care if it's freaking your dental care. It's a reason why you with this gentleman. We didn't start thinking for the child. Start thinking for the child. At least let him have a mother and father. And the mother and father that get along. Because yeah, it is. In some marriages, it's worse than them. For them, it's better for them just to break up. Because now the kid grew up in a toxic household with the wife and the husband arguing all the time. That's a problem too.
Right.
But if you follow the basic rules, fall in love genuinely awful, you've married somebody because you really like them, not because you like their check. What happens when the check go away?
The love, right.
You know, the love go away, and then the kid's still there.
That wasn't love, right? That was never love.
The kid's still there though.
But alright, so I'm agreeing with both of y'all because, and for real, you got women out here and men, but like I was going back to that whole room and board shit. Women, I know a lot of women that done got PhD, MBA, like they really do their thing and be doing real good for themselves. But I feel like they make them poor decisions. Mm-hmm. Like they go out scouting looking for guys and shit. And then now you see cuz he in the club, he got the bottles, he doing this, a little credit scan and shit going on. Motherfucker got the Gucci Louis fanny pack, he got
9-month run. 9-month run, that's all he had.
At the end of the day, when he leaves that, like that's the illusion. Like where we at. It's the illusion because when he leave the club, when you really get to know what's up, cuz might got like 6 different baby moms that's on some bullshit. They all taking him to court. He can't hold the fucking job nowhere because he got some other shit going on.
Right.
He constantly making poor decisions. He might got a fucking drug problem. This is what goes on.
Bro,
but
shit.
She done seen that, and by the time she catch on that, damn, he ain't really what he is, she done gave the boy the ass, and he done dumped her, and she pregnant. But now she done had fun with the dick. So she don't need the money. She don't need that guy that's supportive and that's going to like, you know, provide and shit. So she like, fuck it. I don't want to look like I'm getting older. I want to have a kid. So now she thinking in terms of herself. Like she might be in her mid-30s, but she like, damn, I might not be able to have kids soon. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to go ahead and have this kid. And he on bullshit. Now you a 7 baby fucking mom. And then you bring this shit, a lot of times, like, you bring this shit to me. A lot of them bring this shit to me. I have people in my DM all the time like, what you think about this, G? And I'm so raw, I hurt feelings. It's like, what you think about this? And they break it down. I'm like, that was a dumbass move. Like, what do you mean? Like, how? Listen, I've been on the scene. I've been boxing. I've been state to state, like doing business. At the end of the day, I done met a lot of women. That don't mean because I meet a pretty woman in the club and she look nice, her hair nice, the teeth right, the ass right, she smell good. That don't mean she meant to be my baby mom.
Right. And you done party promoted and everything.
I did it all. That's what I'm saying. I've been in the streets too. Like I've been on all sides of the board, and I understand. Like, hold up. I look at a woman. I sit there and I measure them next to people that I look at like, you know, responsible, successful women, and I'm like, we can have fun, but I can't take you to that next level. Like a lot of women be having babies with losers in our culture. Because let me get this straight. Like we do got I do have a lot of Caucasian friends too. Asians, Hispanics. One thing about them, you know, the ones that's Caucasian and in them, you know, higher places that got their PhDs and shit, I best believe they fucking drawing ass dudes too. But they ain't having babies with them though. That's the difference. I'm dead serious. Like you gotta understand, I've been in the gym, I trained so many. Like I didn't train attorneys.
I got a lot of white friends. You know.
Bank analysts, attorneys, bank analysts, doctors. I didn't train these women. I'm talking about these women paying $50 an hour and tipping. Like literally, like, gee, we love you. And I'm like, damn, hold up. So who you talking? I met this guy, you know, with the old city, and showed me a picture. I'm like, oh, I know, cuz he from. How the fuck you from? She might like that. You got all this intellect. You smart. You make good business advice. She's like, oh, I just, you know. We just
so what happened then?
I'm like, hold up. Would you be with him? Like, could you see yourself with him? Oh, hell no. We're just having fun. That's what they do. But in our culture, it's a different ballgame because it's like now, you know, in our culture is like she really give him that lane to say like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have a baby bomb because for real, it's a fight. Because that dude normally got a lot of bitches. I'm being honest, he got a lot of women. So now he normally fucking with a girl that's probably not even on your level. But you feel like you gotta win, so you still deal with this goofy nigga. Now y'all both subtweeting, going back and forth on Instagram and shit.
Talk about
this shit happens like all the time. Like it's not your nigga if he's still on my line and all that bullshit. And I'm sitting there watching the foolishness. I'm watching. niggas like, look at this fuckery, y'all both going back to the goofy ass nigga. Like, and then when you jump in my fucking DM or you ask me for my opinion, and I'm like, yo, you want some dumb shit? And I don't give a fuck if it's sister, cousin, friend, close friend. I'm so raw with them, and a lot of times they can't handle it. But it's the real deal Holyfield, because let me go dip off right now and go get fucking, you know, Keisha from the project pregnant with fucking 5 baby dads, and then all her baby dads want to fight over and shoot and shit. I'm gonna look like a goofy ass dude. Right. Y'all gonna be like, damn, G, you waited all that time just to do that? Y'all know, like, it's not gonna make sense. And a woman is more verbal. They're gonna tell me, because there's been times I might not know about certain chicks and certain shit, and I had girls like come to me and pull me to the side like, G, she cool, but like, oh, nigga, like. She be drawing, bro. Like, and I'll be like, I might not have knew what she was into. Not her past. I'm talking about present. Like, she might have been drawing them, but I just wasn't there to see it. People wear different masks in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no right way to do the wrong thing. Like, a lot of times when you do this shit, you see this shit, you be like, damn, hold up. And my girls have pulled this. My friends pulled this shit to the
right way to do the wrong thing.
I'm not.
You killed me right there, G. I'm gonna go. First with you, right? I've seen chicks and been on dick chicks shit like that. They be thinking other shit that you not involved in. You go place you pay for bottles, whatever, right? You go get a section. Boom. She's like, damn, this nigga just put out $2,200 and spent for a section and some bottles. Boom. That's all I need. All I really need is $1,000 and I'm good. So if he got $2,200 to do that, he can do this. She make a whole life decision based on you paying for a check.
They be looking for who's the top dog.
Right, if he got $2,200 to do that in one night.
So hold up. I just saw you shake your head.
Top dog usually don't even drink. Let's talk about
how you know.
I've been around top dog who paid for the section and his homies is.
But you know what it looked like, right?
Yeah, top dog don't usually even drink or touch the bottle.
Do you know what it looked like?
Top dog don't even touch the bottle.
No, I know what it looked like.
We've been in it.
The thing is,
so you a good picker.
What I'm saying, it's a radar.
No, we've been in it.
It's not y'all doing it on purpose, though. I'm not saying radar is not a purpose.
They see bottles for what they're money.
This is the guy. Like, the dude that's doing this with the empty bottles, that's not the guy.
The broke girl that never seen nothing, though. Been exposed to nothing.
That's a whole nother bar right there. It's about what you've been exposed to. But who's going to expose you?
Because a real woman, they ain't going to bother. They ain't going
She been doing shots behind my back.
We need you to speak up.
She don't even say it.
Yeah, give it to him.
We need you to speak up.
Right, give it to him.
This whole bottle thing, like we've been in it, so yeah, we know what it is. Like I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No, say it wrong. We here for the wrong thing.
We know people that been in this that is really clown ass niggas.
Okay.
Niggas that
talk about them.
That buy the bottles, that do the parties and all of that, and they still be fucking clowns.
Okay.
So
red nose, big shoes. Talk about them.
So like I said, we've been in it because like we did the whole party come on thing. We've been around the scene, so we know about the clown shit. I mean, I guess for the regular girl, it might look, you know, flashy and stuff. But even if somebody is getting bottles in the section and all that, what the fuck they gotta do with you? Know what I mean? He about to give you no money.
Right.
So if I'm talking to you just because you got bottles, that don't mean I think for me that I'm gonna expect that you're gonna give it to me or you gonna be my baby dad and we about to be balling out of control and like just his money is his money. Like
right.
Depending on the woman, yeah, he might fuck with you, might share that with you, but most niggas not about to just give you no money just because you a bad bitch or whatever. Like it gotta be more than that. So I'm not talking to a nigga just because I see he spending money. Because everybody is not.
Because you've been through it already.
I didn't say.
Come on, hold up. Talk to him.
They got money they are going to throw. They don't care.
That's they gonna throw it. Stop lying on camera.
It's a price.
But I'm talking about like in the long term, not like. You think he about to just take you serious?
Not serious,
no.
Yeah, but if your long term is to come up, that's not no come up. You getting flown through a few dollars for a month or two. That's not nothing.
Right.
You know, they
So
buy
that's
wives
not-
these days.
Yeah, that shit gonna run out real quick.
You can buy a wife real rap. Like I know a couple of my white friends that bought.
Well, I'm out.
But who in the club looking to buy a body?
Me too.
I done seen the whole world. Like she was beautiful. I was like,
Wealthy men,
yeah,
though, they want to stay at home mom. They want to.
No, I'm talking about niggas. I'm not talking about
I'm about to say about wealthy men.
one conversation.
Get your shit on. Go ahead.
Talk your shit.
Hey, go ahead, Nas.
I'm just saying, most men, real men, I'm off the club and the bottle pop because that's for our 20s. That's for, you know, that's
Right, amen.
Most wealthy men, they want a stay-at-home mom. They want somebody that, you know, raise their children. That's their thing. And if you have a career, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're doing your thing, you'll have a nanny. But most wealthy men, they not gonna meet their wife in the club, but they do want
That's why some wealthy men ain't looking for that in the club.
No, but
that's the whole thing. We talking about niggas in the club buying bottles.
Well, we talking about girls in the club that's going to meet the men in the club and having the baby.
I got a
That's what we're
question.
talking about.
This
We're
is not a-
talking about the girls getting pregnant by the men in the club. We're talking about.
So they not approaching wealthy men.
No.
We're talking about two different women.
Right.
Right, but we also said we talk about Caucasian women, right? Caucasian women were married for status, for stability, for all of that. They're married, and most of their husbands want them to stay home, want them to be the homemaker, raise the family.
But how many of them meeting in the club?
No, nobody. But we was talking about both, right?
How many
We was
of them
talking about
though?
both.
What's the percentage? She said.
The percentage?
What you think?
So white women meeting a man in the club
I'm gonna compare it
to
to
be a wife?
black women in the club.
At what age though?
Oh yeah, right.
Shit, they're talking about. Listen, that's shit. 18 to 25.
How many is? Or what's the question?
The club.
Are you
like,
looking
the
to
club
get married
life is
though?
18. How many of them
looking to
is
get
having babies from being in the club?
Oh,
if I'm looking to have a
Having
baby with a
babies,
nigga in the club that pop bottles?
Yeah, how many?
Yes.
18 to 25?
Yes.
you don't even.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
So our next question is, what's more important, ladies? Reputation or financial status, like money?
Let's give it straight to Candy.
Let's give it straight
Give
to
it straight.
Candy.
Let's just give it straight to Candy.
Money? Here's
Open the
why?
door.
Why?
Elaborate.
Because money pays the bills. Like, that's what rules the world.
So if if he's on Megan's Law,
You know Megan's Law. What's
and he
that?
has a lot of money,
What's Megan's Law?
That's when you're a pedophile and you register yourself.
Oh no! That's not reputation. That's you're just a that's not reputation. There's a reputation that
If you
you're a
Google
rapist.
him and that comes up, that's
not
your
a reputation.
reputation.
You're just a rapist. That's not a rep.
that's just a rap. You don't know for sure.
All right, no, we. I ain't know we was talking about. A rapist. Hell, fucking no. Okay,
All right.
I'm not fucking with nobody.
Got one out of the way. Who's next?
Who's next?
Ain't nobody.
I want to go to China. China making some good.
Come on, Shonda. I like Shonda.
Come on, Queen.
Come on, Queen.
It depends on the rep, to be honest. But I'll honestly,
Clearly.
reputation is definitely more important than money. Because if you have a guy and his reputation is he has the mindset of a leader, he has the mindset of a business owner, he has you gonna get to the money regardless.
Okay.
Oh, talk about him.
Yes.
So you a good talent scout. You know how to spot him. The potential. Like, oh, this is a little LeBron James right here. Come on with
There
it.
you go.
Confess.
Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea.
Come on.
Reputation, of course.
There we go.
Reputation.
Okay.
I don't need no money. I don't need no man for no money.
Talk about it. That's what I'm
Right.
talking about.
Got it. Oh.
Chelsea right there.
Anybody else want to add to that?
Anybody else?
No.
Didi, what you want to say?
No.
But are you going to support me?
Reputation.
What's your name again?
Ashley.
We need to make sure Ashley answered.
Yeah, you Ashley.
Sorry.
Reputation.
Okay.
Oh, that was nice.
All right. Well, we can ask the men. But
All right.
If you
So
don't
wait,
money,
I
you
just
support him?
No, I just need
For a woman, do y'all want?
we don't want no woman with no damn reputation.
Okay. So she want to come home.
But they get a good reputation.
Yeah, but
so y'all don't want
listen,
a negative
any
reputation.
ain't good reputation. But
Yes.
You can have a
too much attention
reputation.
is bad attention. I'm
You
just
can be
saying,
an
like
activist.
everybody knows
Y'all a good
you.
reputation.
When you meet a girl, you say, "Yeah, I know everybody around area."
Y'all
You be
with
like,
all
That goes to my next question.
"Huh?"
Next question, real quick.
Wait.
That goes to my next question. Okay.
Go, Jay.
Now we got something for
See,
the fellas.
Jay.
Fellas,
Here's a fella question.
question. Let's say you meet a woman, you know what I mean? and y'all have a good time. You start dealing with her, start getting into it, a little tender and stuff, and you know y'all have a conversation about a threesome. And you're like, oh yeah, you had a three-way, and she's like, yeah, I did. I had some experiences before, and she said, yeah. You're like, oh well, how was it? You're like, you know, and she says like, oh, you know, it was cool. You know, the two guys, they were gentlemen.
Yo, real shit.
My question to y'all is, can y'all take her serious after that? Because we had a lot of conversations where guys would take women serious that had threesomes with women, but can you take a woman serious that had a threesome with two guys? I'm starting.
That's not
boom.
That's not what?
That's not a threesome. That's a trade.
No. No, wait.
I don't know the difference.
Wait. Wait, no, hold on.
That's a double standard.
It's a men. It's men.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
To piggyback off of what G is asking you or y'all, would y'all want a woman with a past or that doesn't have a past? But like, do y'all want a woman that is seasoned, that been through stuff, experienced? You know,
yeah,
I'm
good with no.
That's hard. That ain't
hard.
Wait. Let's not go off the topic. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go there.
So I want to piggyback off of that. All right,
To be honest with you,
Honesty.
No, her. You said she was honest, right? She told you,
right?
So you rather that, or you rather find out later?
So what do you think?
What do you think? Here we go.
Yeah, I know.
I've been to swingers clubs. I've been to swingers clubs.
So you can wife something that.
You say you cool with that?
If she had a history, I got.
No, not a history. I said a three-way with two guys. Can you wife her?
Would I wife her?
Could you?
Look at the camera. What you said.
Look at the camera.
Tell her. She looking at you.
All right.
No.
That's a double standard.
No. Because listen, it's a life. Certain things is a lifestyle.
Right.
I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. I'm involved. Listen, go get your shit off.
No, she already happened. She's not
already
born
had.
that life. She's saying that she had.
She's married.
Right.
Cool.
Go get your shit off.
How about you?
Oh, give it to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Rock
Yeah,
out,
sex
bro.
with
you
people for 24 hours.
We need the answer to be like a third.
I'm gonna answer very quick.
What you got? Rock?
Goodness.
It's called a train.
Yes.
It's a train.
The fuck?
Okay.
It's a train.
It's a good train and a bad train.
So is it a train?
I want you to come up close because you gotta.
It's just a double standard. Like,
What is the double standard? In
because why? So
Let
is
it
it
sound.
because is it a train when you fucking with two girls and
You
it's a
ready?
threesome?
You ready?
I am
It's
ready. I'm
two
asking.
girls kissing and licking each other as well.
So
It's two men is taking a turn and they're saying,
They better not.
and then somebody saying,
But ain't you the man that you messing with both of them, right? You messing with both of them and then they messing with each other, right?
they must be
And
each other.
and your threesome, right?
Everyone-
Threesome if they are all engaging.
Yes, thank you.
Everybody stays
But
fluid.
me and my, like, come on, you y'all
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Can we agree on like there's a double standard anyway?
I'm gonna be honest with
It's
you.
a double standard.
It's not a double
It
standard.
is
Y'all
a
just
double
don't know what the
standard.
definition
Just like
of a
y'all,
threesome
just like it's not cool for y'all to be gay, but it's cool for girls to be lesbians.
When the men is engaging in
It's a
with
double
the women.
standard.
That's when the men and the woman. Not when the man is saying, all right, tag you in, I'm out, go get something to drink, and then you go back in. They're like women, because y'all terminology is real slick when it comes to women. They say, I was in a threesome, and no, you know what you was doing.
Entanglements.
It's a difference.
No, it's a threesome because it was three people. It's three people. It's a threesome. Yes. 3 equals 3. That's all. That's math. That's math.
It
That's
is a
math.
train.
3 equals 3 every day. Ask any mathematician. 3 equals 3.
The train.
3
No, the
equals
train.
One at a time,
One at a
please.
time, yo. One at a time.
Threesome, all of y'all engaged.
A threesome is
That's
3
a
people.
train.
A threesome is 3 people.
Hey, listen, that's how you see it.
We agree to disagree.
A threesome is 3 people.
Let G go.
Let her get her
She
shit.
asked the question.
But
I'm just answering.
But again, see this. Remember, we want to talk about this.
But
Remember how I said ladies, and we asked the question, and the ladies answer, and we was all on the side chilling. Y'all can have y'all pants and shit.
Right.
But what women do on every episode, they always certain things raise women, and they just be like, all the women go to the door and be like, no, fuck that. Listen.
Right.
What I'm asking is, wait.
It's double standards on both sides.
But now, listen. What I'm asking is the men. Right. So again, wait. Let's wait for a second, Queen. We understand. Let's go.
Hold on. You gotta ask the question one more time. I gotta put it in my way. So say that one more time.
Okay, so if you dealt with a woman and y'all talked about threesomes and she said, "Oh, I had a threesome," and then she just mentioned there was two men, two gentlemen that took care of her very well. Can you?
Come on, you gotta spice it up.
Oh man, he spiced it up. Something crazy.
That's all right.
Look,
Could you be serious?
I'm gonna answer like this, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm dating a chick, right?
Come on.
She tell me, she said, yo, 15. She knew one of my friends knew her, so she's like, come clean. She said, listen, let me tell you something. 15 years ago, I was stripping. You know, your man know, but you know what I mean. I got myself together now. You know what I mean. I'm big time, doing my own thing. Blah blah, you know what I mean? I'm high powered now. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I thought I could handle it. For real, for us. Oh no, she's like, I just want to tell you straight up. I'm like, okay, boom, I thought I could handle it. So then I go to my man, I say, yo, you know, he one of the slimy boys too, so I was like, you know, I know you so sure, like, what's up with her? He said, oh bro, she used to get busy in the parking lot for $60. She used to get busy in the parking lot for $60 with anybody.
Oh damn.
I said, damn, even though it was 15 years ago.
She probably made 600 in one night.
I woke up at night in a cold sweat.
So the answer. Wait. So the answer to the question, you can't do it.
I couldn't do it. I tried. I couldn't do it.
All right.
Could you do it? Come on.
I tried one. One and a half days later, I couldn't do it.
If she got two ding-a-lings in it one time, everybody was doing WrestleMania. Could you do it?
Can you do it, Jay?
Can you do it?
It's
a yes or no
question. It happened prior to me.
Right, prior to you. Yeah.
That's not business. It's not
It's a yes or no. It's yes or no.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you been
Let's
with
keep it
you?
real. Let's keep it real. Whatever a woman does prior to you was actually none of your business.
That's beautiful.
At all.
Politically correct. You're politically correct.
It's not. That's real.
She's being politically correct.
Nah.
If we went back with these niggas,
Wait, that's true. Yo, Manny, wait. Manny.
I need y'all next. I can't even look at you.
Manny, let's go. Let Manny go. Go ahead, Manny.
Let him go.
All right, so like if I really love her and she told me that, I'm gonna keep it being like, you know, it's the past. Whatever's the past, the past.
someone was saying.
Cause you love them.
Oh, come on.
You know what? You lying. I ain't gonna say why you lying. Listen, you lying.
Confess.
We know why you lying.
We gotta talk to the camera.
We know the truth.
About a pocket, bro.
Now tell the truth.
You know why you lying.
I know.
This is
Trust
a
me.
no judgment zone. That's what he said.
He lying.
We had
Are we gonna know why?
Where did it came from?
I know him.
Let him finish.
Lying, man.
All right, wait. Come on, bro. What's up?
I just cannot. Cause listen.
Not him. I'm not saying him.
Let's go.
Even if I'm trying to be like, oh, alright.
Hello, no. Ladies. Go ahead.
Like, hold it down.
Go
ahead, bro. Go ahead. Finish it up.
Even if I'm trying to be like, alright, cool, you know, it should pass, you know, double standard, blah, blah, blah. My mental not gonna be able to handle that. I'm gonna be thinking about it and shit like that.
Right,
That's something I'm not gonna put myself through.
All right, so no. Little bro.
Very well.
It's a no for me. It's a no because it's like I know myself and I know my wife, my body was
Sean, stop.
They don't know how
We
to.
got
They just
it. You don't understand how hard it is to edit when y'all keep
it's
trying to get everybody
we
in.
catching all this.
Come on, say it again, bro.
No, I was just saying it's a no for me because it's like I know my value. I ain't gonna. I can't indulge in that. Like I can't take it serious.
Right, use that word value.
Like
You got something to say afterwards. Go ahead, keep going.
yeah, I just can't take it serious because
Just relax, please.
I just don't see nothing. Once you say that,
Good.
it's like everything else is.
It's dead.
I already made my decision.
What you got to say?
You ain't gotta put him on the spot, man.
What you got to
Say he's
say?
supposed to speak.
Put him on the spot.
I got something to say for the ladies though. So we not. So y'all tell us that y'all had a threesome in the past, right? And we not okay with that. Do y'all look at that as insecurity, even though y'all changed?
Who said they changed?
You feel like the man insecure because he can't do what you're
I like that shit.
Do he have insecurity or do I have
No,
insecurity?
would y'all look at us as
like as a kid, the man look he be
Oh,
insecure.
yeah, you have insecurity with that?
Yeah.
It don't have nothing to do with you. So why you worried about it?
I'm an insecure motherfucker. Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Can I ask a guy a question?
I ain't swallowing
Can I
that
ask a
pill.
guy a question? I want to ask. This is making me ask that question. This is making me ask that question. So would y'all rather not know about her past then?
Yes. Yes.
Is that what? Can I ask another question? Would y'all rather her tell you or the streets tell you? Like, so which one?
Nobody tell me.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
This is the thing. We want the truth.
Okay.
But when you give us your truth, you got a right to actually decide. Like, it's the same as anything. If the man give you a 50% and say, damn, but you wanted 100% and you wouldn't like me. Okay, but at least you was 100% legit with me. Tell me what's going on so I can make a decision rather than you finesse the rhyme game and then 6 months down the line, I think I got this nigga in love. All right, now but I got something to confess to you. You mean?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So we can't agree that it's a double standard that if y'all
It's a
have
double standard,
threesomes
period.
and y'all
No.
let me finish, King. So
Got an alpha female in the building. Woo!
can we agree?
She said she could beat niggas too. She said she could beat niggas.
The pressure's on now.
Let her talk. Let her get hers off,
This is
please.
the 2 parts for the king.
Let them know.
Come on.
Appreciate
So
you.
can we agree that it's a double standard about the threesomes? So if y'all had threesomes and we asked y'all about it and y'all let us know, we was like, oh no, like you want some horse shit. Can I finish?
Oh, you got more to say? Go.
Yeah. If you want some horse shit, like I'm not dealing with you. That's not a double standard.
No.
Like we should not be allowed to do that.
Ready?
No, I'm asking. That's a question. It's a yes or no question. I don't want an explanation.
I don't
It's just
think
yes or
men
no.
can
Tell somebody.
I can't answer
No,
it.
it's yes or no. No, you just went around and asked, can you deal with it? Yes or no. That's what
But
you
it's
asked.
not. But the thing is that it's you gotta be you got a technicality
I
very
know.
important.
Right,
If you
right.
saying a
Don't you have to do what
threesome
you-
compared to a train, we explaining to you that
But
if it's
that's only your.
I'm talking about the definition of a threesome.
that's your perspective.
Like no,
That's
the
your
definition
perspective.
of a threesome.
That's your
It's not a male perspective.
It is. A threesome is 3 people.
No, can I say this though?
If you wait.
No woman feel right with a train being.
Wait, because no, in a threesome with a woman.
No woman
Have you
feels
ever
right
been
with
in?
a
Have you ever been in a threesome where the 2 women is taking care of you and they worry about each other? No. Okay. Now go ahead.
No woman is
But
right.
that's not your perspective on it. You can't tell me that it's not a threesome if I want to fuck with 2 guys.
My thing is this.
That's still a
two
threesome.
guys.
It's 3 people.
Two
You
guys
can't
turn
agree.
That's
You
just
shouldn't
I
say
can
that
agree to
it's not for
disagree.
you.
You gotta turn-
But for me, if it's me and 2 guys, that's 3 people.
Okay.
That's a
How do
threesome.
you feel?
You saying it's not for you.
It's a threesome.
You
Wait,
saying it's not
alright.
for you.
Okay.
No, it's not.
All right.
How is 3 people not a threesome?
No, me and my man back in the day we both ran down to this girl. It's the same thing.
But you say me and my
No,
man
they
had threesome with this girl.
They say no.
What you
But
want,
they
man?
said that wasn't a
Some
threesome.
days-
The reason
some days
why-
you
No,
hold-
the whole thing was y'all saying that 2 men. Yes, it is.
Somebody ran down on you
They
today.
said- What you said no matter because they said.
Me and my homie had a threesome with Shorty.
They said that 2 men
like-
and a girl.
Alright.
is a threesome.
Other shit. Go ahead, Jim.
What you just said why you came with me.
All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go.
Very passionate, young queen.
Next question.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
So, the question is, which I have to explain, is why do women cut their wrists to bleed on men's carpet?
What?
Right?
I can't answer this question. I got experience.
All right, now wait. So,
That's not the
boom.
question.
I keep seeing this stuff on Instagram where it's like, if he could fuck bitches, then I'm gonna fuck niggas. And because she saw that he cheated, now she going running around cheating, bringing her value down. Because when he gets out the relationship, he can find another wife. But because she decided to cheat out of emotion, her value is down. No one wants to wife her. Now everybody, oh yeah, she was such when she was so and so, she started fucking. We don't even know that he was cheating. We don't know why she was cheating, why she was going the way she was. I mean, I do because I talk to a lot of women, right? But I ask him all the time, you cutting your wrist to bleed on his carpet. Because when he's done and y'all relationship is over, you still got that rep. It don't matter how many bitches he fucked. But you decided I'm going to get his friend or I'm going to do such and such and such and such. Like, it's going to bring your value up. So why do women cut their wrists to bleed on the nigga carpet?
I think it's I'm gonna say it's just like a hurt thing. You know what I mean? It's something to cope with the pain that they already going through. So they think it's gonna
help.
And they think at the end they're gonna feel better about it. But it's just like drinking too much. You know what I mean? You wake up with a hangover.
Right,
you wake up even hurt more than
same
it
problem.
was, and still dealing with the same shit. And that, matter of fact, you actually took 10 steps back, like you said. You rated yourself because you violated your own self, thinking that you going up on somebody.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, Candace. How are you?
Hey.
Oh, you want to talk?
What up, though?
You got nothing to say?
She don't like none of these questions.
This is the double standards for me. Like, what make you think your value is different as a man when you fuck multiple bitches? You still a whore. Either way, you a whore. You're a whore. If I fuck 100 guys and you fuck 100 bitches, we're both whores. We're whores as in you. I don't care how y'all feel about it. I don't care. I say y'all.
100 is the number.
I say you.
Oh, let's get to it.
Whoa.
That's how I talk with my hands.
Talking my feet a little bit.
You got a nice pedicure.
So
Show it off.
manicure, but this is acrylic. But what I'm saying is, for me, it's not no double standard. If I fuck 100 guys, of course, yeah, I'm a whore. That's cool. You fuck 100 girls, you're a whore too. Now for in the manly world, of course, y'all don't feel like that. Like y'all the man, y'all get bitches.
Say society. Let's say
society. Okay, society. Right.
The world.
That's fine.
Don't have that view.
That's fine. But what makes me want you when you done put your dick in 100 females?
What?
That's not that doesn't appease me for you to want you.
But what man says that though?
No, I'm not talking for men. I'm talking for women.
Because I mean, a man that's experienced.
Your value. No, that's too much fucking experience.
How you know?
But you mean that for me, personally? Personal preference.
Over what period of time did they have these 100 people?
It don't matter.
It matters. It matters.
Right now, all right, we the same age. If we both 35 and we both have sex with, I have sex with 100 men, you have sex with 100 women. What's the difference?
From 20 to 35?
No, it don't matter.
Can I explain
it don't matter when.
Let me know. I'm gonna give you the difference. You got men. Wait, let me go. You got men that got 8 kids and was able to move to California and have a wife and 8 more kids, and then go to Alabama, have 2 more kids. You will never find a woman that can have 8 kids and get remarried.
My point.
You know why? Wait. You said that's not true.
That's not true. It's more likely that a man.
All right, so we talking to the majority. Because we talking to the kids.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be right. I'm talking to the kids.
To be right.
So is that? So the thing is, this is that if the more bodies you tell a man you got, the lower your rate gets. Y'all know that it's reality. I'm not saying that it's
it's reality.
We're talking the majority. I'm not talking. I can't speak from it's majority. See, this is when I start.
It's reality. It's not right or wrong or what's more.
That's what you talk about reality. So in reality, you cutting your wrist to bleed on a nigga carpet because listen, I know women that started out in relationships, right? And I'm saying this because I know some women that was like started out at the top tier. They got with some toxic niggas, and them niggas drove them toxic. And guess what? By the end of it, they was drained out. They fucked all they friends that could have been possible next nigga potential. But because they was so emotionally fucking them to make themselves feel even with the guy, he's done. He goes to the next girl, probably get her pregnant, probably get married. Because guess what? He probably just figured that he could be lenient. You was gonna be lenient with him too. You gonna fuck over on you, but the next chick he probably be the best man for.
Yes.
So when it comes down to it, why are you cutting your wrist to bleed on a nigga carpet? If you can just leave and change and keep your integrity.
Thank you.
Why would you stay?
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
You'll never get even with a nigga.
All the time.
Listen.
Hey,
how you doing, Sean?
How you doing? Please.
Hey, how you doing?
People do it because if a woman, it's a lack of self-love. She's missing something internally.
Right.
Come on, ear hug. Can I get an ear hug?
Right.
Ear hug too.
You know, so
Ear
she
hug.
feels the need. I need to be validated. This person does not.
Y'all get all the love y'all want.
She's gonna feel like he gonna feed me now because I'm gonna do what he do. He don't think I can do it, but I can do it. She feels like she can do it better. So he see me now. He see me now, but what she doesn't realize, in the long run, it is going to hurt her.
Thank you.
No matter if it's right or wrong,
Thank you.
it's a double
Appreciate
standard.
it.
You're going to save a lot of children's life.
Appreciate you.
This what you said.
Yes.
Because you wasn't trying to be right or wrong.
Right.
The kids need to know that.
Yes.
Like it's so many times that people make emotional impulse decisions that leads to what?
Everybody including me.
Bad decisions lead to bad.
Right now.
Everybody. I'm like, I'm
Man, this is the car.
how easy is it?
This is for the children. We gotta men. Y'all have to be mindful. You got two kids in your household, a girl and a boy. Do you raise them the same? You got
Right.
you don't
No
listen.
way.
But listen, this is how we change societal norms. We need to teach our boys self-love because when we celebrate, we don't realize when these women that are older than our sons is having sex with our sons when they're 12 and 13 years old, they're 11 years old. We're celebrating these older girls sleeping with our sons. You don't realize what you're doing, and you're starting that mind.
Over-sexualized.
You over-sexualize. But girls, you're teaching in the same household. They teach the girl, oh no, boy, your body gets she's not coming this body.
At what age?
11. That's why you said
Very early.
These kids soldiers, they're risking their life. They deserve sex.
When you get some little coochie when you 11, you the
These kids soldiers risking their life.
a lot of men.
Young boy risking his life with a tech with his fucking.
No, let's say like that's boozy. That's boozy.
As a man, it's your word. What I'm saying is you got twin boys at the same exact age.
Listen up.
Boy and a girl, they're twins.
Boy, the same age.
They both 13.
Right.
You're gonna be okay with your son going out dating. If he's bringing a girl, home, if he's bringing different, this is the girl he's bringing home is somebody else's daughter.
Right.
And you're okay with that. But you don't want your daughter going to no other boy's
Right.
house.
Can I explain why?
You high-fiving the
But
son.
listen, but you're okay with another man's daughter coming to your house. That's somebody's daughter too now. That's somebody's daughter.
Can I raise my hand? There we go. Because now we got it. Now I got to slow it down. I'm going to break it down.
Don't say that.
So listen, exactly. She ain't playing
Show
no
your
game.
chain. Let's go in your chain.
I like the chain.
The
like
African
that.
queen with the turban.
That's Nefertiti.
That's Nefertiti.
I love
Go ahead,
Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
Nice. So this is the thing. I can control how I raise my son to respect women. I can't control everybody else's son. So I'm gonna be happy because I know that I raised my son to be respectful and how to treat women. I don't know how the next man taught his son. So when I'm sending my daughter out, which is the prey, which my son is the predator. It's not right or wrong, it's just reality. I don't have any control over what the next man's father, how he's teaching. I know when I'm teaching my son is totally different from me, first of all. He's a freaking gentleman already. He's only 8 years old.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying?
Child to
but
max.
the thing is that I know by the time he's 13 that he know how to respect a woman. He know how to treat him. He know he's not raised like what we saw. So I'm 100% happy. So what else is your question?
I thought we were talking about as a majority.
I was talking to her, but
That's
she had
not
a
the
question.
majority though.
Yeah, I'm
The whole thing was
You got anything else? All right, cool. No, she. Let her finish. Let her finish. No, let her finish. Let her finish.
Basically, me saying like this how society is. Maybe
Right.
not you.
The
Maybe
norm.
you are the exception, but society basically teaches us that hey, my son can have company. He can have a little girl. He can have a girl.
That's
come
what
over.
it was.
But my
Right.
daughter can't have a
That's
boy come over.
society.
And I would rather see you have a boy come to my
Personally.
daughter so I can see.
Listen,
my
I was
daughter.
going. You know what
My daughter
though?
can
I say
You tell how to move.
Can we let Mo go? Let Mo go ahead, Mo.
because what history says, right?
Go ahead, come on,
You're
bro.
a king and you're a ruler, right? Like women can only reproduce once a year.
Right.
And a man can
You could be pregnant by 2 niggas at the same time. You could be pregnant by 2 guys at the same time. Twice in a year, and you can be pregnant by 2 people
I ain't
at
even
one
worried
time.
about him. Look, she's disappointed. She's disappointed in the woman.
No. Look what she just said. She said twice in 1 year.
Twice in
But
1
see,
year, and you can be pregnant
wait,
by 2 people
wait,
at one
the need
time.
to being right.
Right.
Now
This is a
listen.
challenge.
No, it's about
You can get a woman pregnant every day, every
Okay, you
freaking
can.
hour. You
Yes.
talking about twice a year.
Ken.
I agree with that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, like back in the day, when kings, you know what I mean, is the
I can
women.
be pregnant by 2 niggas at the same time.
It's still gonna take you 2 in a year.
But at the same time,
Come closer.
You can be pregnant by the same time. But wait. Biologically, the DNA is going to be.
The pressure's on, man.
favor. But go ahead, say respect.
No, I was just saying because it's like
You had 365 women pregnant.
But like as a kid, I got
You can't be
One person, y'all.
I got
I said you
choices of
can't
who to
be
be
365
Your
the queen
child's mother.
or yeah, exactly.
They're your child.
Exactly. I got king. I
That's
got
why
princess.
we have to,
I got
we have to
princesses.
accept as a
and-
human race. It's fucking double standards. We have to accept
We
it.
already know that.
We have to accept it.
Well. Let me go here.
Reality.
It's reality.
First
We
of
have
all,
to accept
we
it.
are living in the time. I'm
It's
sorry,
reality, but I don't
gotta
live
be
by
straight
it.
up, man.
Please
Because
be straight
if
up,
I
say
don't,
it.
but we living in a time where they promote, and I don't mean to be on no boosie shit,
Yo,
but I'm being
G.
honest. They promoting our men to be gay.
Thank you. But even aside from gay, they're just over sexualizing our kids.
They are. But wait. Down.
For sure.
So, is it okay for your mate to post a cash app on a birthday?
No.
Damn, Chelsea.
Damn.
Chelsea, yo,
I never heard
she
speak of
went
that
at the-
fast.
No. Since when is it okay? Since when did we start dating?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's why she is the first lady on B.O.E.
Oh, let's bring it over.
That's why she the first lady
Let's
on
bring it all the way
B.O.E.
around.
That's a good
Shauna.
question.
That's
Oh,
why.
Shauna. Let's go, Shauna. What you got?
No, I don't like.
No.
Who think it's cool?
Hold on, let's bring it around. Do it the right way. Rush.
You think it's cool?
Right?
I seen people do it. I'm not saying I would do it, but I seen people
Is
do
it
it.
Would you be okay if Aunt Cindy
Cindy
put their
posted it.
cash app up saying she want money for her birthday?
I would think that's drawn. I would personally.
All right, good.
Personally.
We good.
Yeah. I'm not saying personally. I'm saying to each his own is all I'm saying.
No, ain't no hit this on,
Yo, stop that political shit. Yo, stop that political shit, huh? Yo,
Is it okay?
Yo. No, another close. No, on
Instagram.
Any social media platform. Any social media platform. Is it okay?
I don't even want to care. Y'all.
Okay, cool. That's on camera. It's on camera. So we don't dating it. We don't. She say she okay with it. So whoever did with Jamaica, if you post your cash app, she's still gonna take you in. Next,
Manny, come on.
Y'all can't put on the women. Niggas is doing that shit too, bro.
Manny,
they drawn too. They just as much drawn.
Manny.
I mean, I see where she coming from. I mean,
Did you post your cash app?
That's serious.
No, I
I'm
ain't.
posting your cash app.
I'm about to
You're young, bro.
So you okay? You alright?
Right.
You know, you better not.
Oh, you alright?
Can I give you an example?
Wait. Let her go.
I mean, I wouldn't care. Nah, I wouldn't care.
No, you good with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
You sure you posted the cash app on the Instagram?
Her ex in the 200.
Big show.
Y'all both might go out. That's taking you out. This nigga was on AC.
You done?
Alright. These young men is just.
I got a problem with that.
Yeah,
On the base surface, it's not that deep, but deep down,
It hurts.
Yeah.
He gonna be crying tonight. He gonna be crying tonight. How did you get that?
Come on, Mom.
I got
I can't even get behind.
Let him go.
Go, Mom. Go, Mom.
I ain't posting my joint, but I don't care if she posts that joint. I know niggas gonna be tricking, bro.
So you cool with niggas sending your girl money in the cash app?
As long as she spend that shit with me.
But if she don't,
Oh, no.
that's her money.
It's her birthday.
That's her fuck out of here. I'm a read.
Niggas like, if I get a little some of it.
This is wild.
Can you post shit?
Can you do post?
She ain't my shorty.
Can you post his cash app?
No.
On his birthday, no?
Wow, why not?
Why not?
This is just weird.
That's weird. If you do it.
It's like begging the
Wow.
norm.
Y'all been seeing your friends post their cash app?
So if he do it, it's weird. Okay, so that's you stand on it.
You said my mate.
Your mate, okay.
My mate.
Nah. No.
Man, not like my nigga, like
Yeah.
your mate.
Him.
It's a no.
Him.
That's
Daddy.
no.
Him.
No.
No? Alright, cool, man. Well,
What you got,
Look, I seen a bull, right? I seen major real estate boards. I seen a lot of people say, "Yo, listen, if I ever helped you out in life, if I ever give you some good, if I ever gave you some good advice, if you benefit from what I'm posting, yo, send me $1.
But they gonna do it off the
That's
rip.
weird. That's
I seen a dude. I seen
They gonna
three
do it.
people.
I was about to put his cash app, but he didn't. You can't get it. That's what I'm gonna get the bag. I'm gonna get my bag. You gonna put the bag in there. Testing it out on us. Like if I say this, maybe they gonna piss into my cash.
If I ever trained you in the gym, show me some love. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No, but if they gonna do it, they gonna do it. It should be genuine.
I've never posted my
Like somebody about to hack my
Well, but they gonna double standard.
I ain't saying go fund me my bail money. I'm saying if I ever help you.
If you're single, go ahead, do your thing.
You said a girl can do it.
I thought a girl can do it.
Just because you're
It's a double standard.
Why?
Is she in a relationship?
Why? She in a relationship?
Oh, if she in a relationship.
Is it begging?
She in a
All
relationship.
right, so
It's
relationship.
bad.
No, she draws when she in a relationship. She draws.
She's single, do your thing.
She
If y'all say that, then how come we gotta give you a fish fry for your
Okay,
food?
But it's more accepted for a girl than a guy, and that's a double standard. That's how society is.
Okay, all right, wait. All right, listen. I gotta ask you this.
Time. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
All right.
Goodness, you're gonna have a lot of Adam again.
Go ahead.
That shit is crazy. How did y'all feel when y'all seen your friends posting their cash apps in their like stories or whatever? How did it make you feel? Did you feel like
I got cash app?
Did you
Or
like
family.
did you send the money or
I got
did
felt.
you, did you,
I
did
didn't
you,
know the feel.
how did you feel and did you cash app?
No, like if I fuck with you on like the cash app tip, I already got your cash app. Like I'm
Yeah.
going to send you
Yeah.
whatever already. Like, or
But it's on social media. How you felt? I don't know how you feel.
Yeah,
You
no,
feel it.
you like even I had a friend. She posted, gift ideas. Her birthday's coming up. Why you posting what you like? Send that shit to your friends in your group chat. Like, girlfriends, I want y'all to get me this.
How does that make it look?
Like,
How you
yeah,
think?
you not. I don't like that shit. Like,
Yeah,
you
okay.
post
It's like a
on-
very good-
you
what
post
do you
on
feel?
What do you feel?
Instagram.
What do you feel?
Yeah.
What do you feel? Misunderstood queen?
Have I seen it? Yes.
How
You
you
said
felt
what
when
you
you
said?
saw it?
Did I send the money?
How you felt when you saw it? Then did you send the money?
I mean, I ain't feel no type of way, but I ain't pay no mind to it either. I didn't send them nothing.
You ignored it?
Yeah.
You just rolled past it.
You ain't talking to me.
Yeah.
You didn't want to see it at all.
That's for everybody else.
It was like,
No, it's skip this point.
yeah, it's like why you posted it?
Yeah, but
If you fuck with your friend like that, you want
Man, get
to
your
do
money how
that.
you get it.
People
You
think
can learn
that's the
from
only
friends
way
like
to
that,
show
though.
love these
That's true.
days.
That's
It's
true.
by giving you money.
That's true.
I ignored it.
No.
This is some shit. This is what I'm saying.
Don't give
the
me a bad
mind
gift, give me some
process
cash.
is saying
That's that fucking,
I'm about to
what's
take a
that shit
screenshot of my cash app and put it on my Instagram
Oh, y'all
so that
must
everybody
see this.
in my maybe I'm gonna
Get the
get some
fuck
money.
outta here.
That's begging.
That's begging.
You could call your mom. You could call your
If
father,
people
your
fuck
brother,
with you,
your
they want to
sister.
fuck with you regardless.
Yo, you call your people up.
That's
I don't
right.
like. What do you mean? Like, no, why would I'm begging for birthday money?
They put it on their stories. It's my
That's
birthday.
drawn.
That instant gratification of
My
it.
thing is,
Go ahead.
get it how you get it.
Uh-huh.
If you're single, do your
Get out
thing.
your list.
We got enough time.
We got
One more.
All right.
Should a man have? This is my last question.
Let's go.
Should a man have control on what his woman wears? Like, should he have? Should he?
Hell yeah.
Control.
Control.
Go there, start it in.
Should a woman?
Come on, Sojourner
a
Truth
woman
first.
Watch this.
consider his man's purpose?
No, cause then he got control.
No. she not
Okay,
have
next.
control. No.
Hold on, why?
Why? I said the woman should have enough respect to consult her man when wearing certain things. But
That's kind of
absolutely
control. All right, I agree with that.
Let's ask the question differently.
No.
Wait.
Not in my face.
All right, hold.
We ain't got a lot of time. We ain't got a lot of time.
Let me ask this question different then.
Better.
Should a man have a say in what his woman wears?
You can speak up.
Yes. That sounds
So see how
different.
it's all about how
It's
you.
worded.
It's crazy, right?
No, see, that's control. Let me explain you why.
You're right. You ain't saying the last word. You just
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the control. just make it
Control.
shit.
Go ahead, Chelsea.
Control made that
Chelsea,
shit.
go.
Nah, you don't like
Come on, Chelsea.
No, because I'm gonna wear what I want. But if I care about you, I'm gonna have respect for you. I'm gonna respect you. But you can say like, yo, listen, like that might be showing a little too much. You're like, oh, you know what? Like, all right, cool. But you're not gonna sit there and tell me like you can't.
You
wear that.
can't. Fuck is
I'm gonna walk right by, brushing my teeth, saying, "If you don't take that dumb shit off."
But then also,
And what she gonna do? She gonna
Rush, sir.
take that shit off.
Rush.
You next.
I think a guy should have a
Right.
Okay.
Because
Why?
Why? Because me, if I like certain things, I'm gonna buy and be like, yo, you should rock it. This shit look fly. But if you going out looking a certain way, I'm gonna be like, yo, you're not going out like that. I've done it.
Okay.
Like, yo, you're not.
Why do you do that?
Because you look trash. That shit ass.
Okay.
You representing me. You're not.
Right.
Boom. Okay.
Right.
You had a lot to say, so I'm gonna hear what you got to say. Let her go because she was talking.
I agree with what she said though. Your man has an influence. You represent him. Y'all represent each other.
Right,
Like,
right.
we gonna come out looking crazy. Like, yeah, y'all represent each other. So yeah, your man. If he say take, like you said, if you say if a nigga that you respect that's your man, if he say you gonna take that shit off, you gonna take that shit shit off as a woman, regardless. So,
but then also don't get upset
I know some
by
women
me
that just
dressing a
take it
certain
off.
way when this is how
This is
you met me. This is
Can I ask you a question, right?
No, can I ask you a question? Hold on.
That shit catch some freaking dress.
No,
That
no.
was fulfilled.
Let me go to a wedding, right? We go to one of your girlfriend's wedding,
a
right?
wedding, a wedding is different.
All right, and I decided to wear butt naked.
No, bucket naked.
Yo, that's hilarious. I love that.
Give me that. No.
You're trying to be smart.
What you let me?
You're talking about being revealing to me as the fuck corny.
No.
Yo, she's funny.
9 times out of 10, listen, no. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna just answer this. 9 times out of 10, when you and your niggas stepping out, y'all stepping out together, y'all getting ready together, y'all turning up, y'all pre-gaming together, y'all doing all that. Y'all wanna check each other anyway.
You should.
Right.
So what's wrong with a man saying, yo, don't wear that?
That's no, it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with me.
That triggered you.
Let me finish. Ready? Alright, so do the women got control with the man wearing?
Yeah,
Alright, everybody, you feel it too?
We're not going to say control.
Alright, influence. Is that you?
Because you want to tell your man, baby, you look good.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. Because if you go out and a nigga smack your ass, that's my problem. That's it. What do you mean? Because you infiltrated. I'm telling you straight up. Like, listen, there's girls that go out, right, and get in the bullshit because they got something on that their man wasn't approved. I didn't even know of. Ain't no bro. No way. I'm telling you real shit. Because you're like, yo, this is real shit. I hear you. Listen, if a woman go out and she get into a situation with niggas like I know,
it's
gotta be like, yo, that look like.
No, it's some.
If look like if you got the uniform on and look like you on some shit, then a nigga gonna be on some shit. And I know some aggressive niggas. So me knowing aggressive niggas, I'm telling mine like, hold up, if you go out with me, oh yeah, you can wear that, but you go out with your friends and all, cause I ain't there to protect you.
But what type of clothes are you talking about though?
Promiscuous.
Niggas will do that shit.
Promiscuous clothes.
Niggas will do the same shit in some jeans with a chick.
But is the chick smacking his ass? Is the chick disrespectful?
But if a girl come up to my nigga while I'm with him,
That's what I mean. Listen, if you listen,
They will do that.
Let me go.
I'm not saying what I said. I ain't got to
Maybe I'm listening to something.
Listen,
how many
y'all.
women smacking niggas' asses anyway?
You gotta call me a shorty. But guess what? This girl calling niggas up like, yo, he disrespect me in the club. And you're like, what the fuck is you wearing in the club?
What Rock saying is this. If a man, listen, God damn.
Listen, y'all, listen.
You goodness.
Go ahead, G.
What Rock is saying is, if I go out with, or him or whoever, go out with gray sweatpants on and your shit little, you know, your bulge is showing, whatever.
No.
Ain't no chicks gonna walk up and grab your pipe.
That's a fucking lie.
That's a lie.
That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie.
Keep it real.
That's a lie.
Let's keep it. I'm gonna tell you.
Because most of y'all not even gonna stop us from doing it.
No,
A girl more than likely will tell you, don't like, she'll be like, don't fucking touch me. If a girl touch your dick, more than likely you will kind of a little bit be with it. Cause what? If a girl touch your dick, you're not gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is you doing?
If a girl touch your dick, are you gonna be what?
Especially if you find
yes or no?
Get the fuck out of here.
In order to
you saying no to what I said?
in order to practice, they say anything sometimes.
Yeah, I'm saying, if you got niggas and you going out with your great stepping with a brand,
but I'm saying,
I'm telling you, don't do it.
Like,
but
the woman that protect the man. Like, the woman that's getting
kidnapped. It don't fucking matter. If I'm out with you and a girl touch your dick, automatically we fucking rumble.
It's not happening.
But you
what does it happen?
You got your man sweating though.
What you mean?
It does
happen. A girl touch your dick.
Loosen your shoulder blades. I'm saying this. How? Listen. We talk about statistics. We talk about statistics.
Statistically, it's 6 girls.
How? Wait. Okay, 6 girls. How many times did you hear this scenario where a woman had to get into a fight because the chick came up to her and touched the nigga dick?
That ain't no, that don't happen.
Y'all making scenarios up because it sounds good. I'm talking about I'm talking about. Listen. Thanks for joining B.O.E.
We all we got.
We agree to disagree and coincide in the same universe. And we just had a great conversation where we agreed on something, we disagreed on something. We just here to show y'all that you can agree to disagree and still coincide in the same universe. You don't have to be enemies. It's just we agree on some shit and sometimes we don't. These are all still my brothers and sisters. And hopefully they come back next week and the week after.
Well, next week, it's gonna be a little different. We're gonna have to go a little raw.
It's gonna be in the streets next week. We're going deep
real,
in the street, real.
The next episode, we're going deep in the streets.
This next episode is my favorite episode already.
So,
All right. Thank you, everybody.